Hi Year 10s, it's Thursday morning. I hope you're going okay with your ISO blogs, but I just thought I might give you a demonstration and put something up on my blog. So today I'm going to make an Australian classic, and that's one of our themes, and I'm going to do Pavlova. Okay, so Pavlova is pretty simple, with simple ingredients and simple equipment, okay? What we have is egg whites, 4 egg whites, caster sugar, corn flour, white vinegar, and that's for the meringue. And then I've got some cream, vanilla, that's vanilla bean paste, and I have got a mixture of different kinds of berries. Okay, you can put anything in on top. You put banana, mango, chocolate, peppermint crisp, anything on top of your pavlova. Okay, so we're going to get ready and start separating the egg whites, ready to whisk. Okay, I've got my 4 eggs here. I always have 2 bowls and my mixing bowl. The reason why I do that is so you don't want any at all yolk into your egg whites, otherwise this will not work. Okay, so I do 4 eggs to 250 grams or a cup of caster sugar. So the way I always separate my eggs is go like that, and then just let the egg yolk go through. Oops, you see that? I just dropped some egg yolk in. So that's why we always have it into a separate bowl, because I've got to get rid of that one. Because you need to ensure that you have everything clean, dry, and egg yolk free. Okay, so let's start again. Crack it in half, let it drip through your hand, and pop the egg yolk in there. Then we get our egg whites and pop it into our mixing bowl, just so you don't waste too many, because if that had been my last egg that I was doing, I would have wasted 4 eggs. Now you guys might go, oh, it doesn't matter, but so that's 2. Now you can keep your egg yolks, you won't be using them from here. You could keep them and make a lemon curd to put on top of your pavlova, or you could make lemon butter or lemon tart or something like that, mayonnaise, anything that you use egg yolks. Okay, so that's our 4 egg yolks, egg whites. So we've got 4 egg yolks in one bowl and 4 in there ready to go. Okay guys, we're going to whisk our egg whites now. You can use a handheld beater. For the life of me, I can't find mine, my beaters, but I am lucky enough to have one of these little babies. Okay, my favorite thing, gets used all the time. So here I have my 4 egg whites. I have got some vinegar, some corn flour, caster sugar, and there's the corn flour there. Okay, so we want to whisk our egg whites on a really high heat until they become quite thick. I'll show you that when we get there. Year 10s, I have prepared a tray with baking paper, and I'm going to cut out of my baking paper, I'm going to make a circle. So I divide it into triangles like this, keep going till I get down to, this is the same as lining a cake tin that I showed you before. And then just chop those off, and then I've got a circle that I can pop onto my baking paper, and that will be the base of my pavlova. I have now got my egg whites here. I haven't put any of my other ingredients in there, so that is just egg whites and caster sugar. It is at stiff peak, so if I turn this upside down, it's not going to fall out. That's stiff peaks, that's how you can tell. So what I want to now do, I want to now put 2 teaspoons of corn flour. Now the corn flour allows it to become, you know, that beautiful Pavlova-y, like sort of pillowy marshmallow sort of center. So I've got that. 2 teaspoons and 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. Now I've got white wine vinegar, but it doesn't matter what sort you use, just white. Okay, pop that in. We are now going to fold it, which is really gentle. You don't want to, you've just beaten a whole lot of air into it. You do not want to take that air out. So we just mix that through so you don't have any of your corn flour there. Okay, be gentle, really gentle here. Doesn't take much at all. Okay, I'm now going to pop it onto my disc. Now some people like their pavlovas to be really flat and high. I like to do it quite messy. I do most things messy in the kitchen. And I like to make it so we've got somewhere for your berries and your cream to catch. So I usually do it so it's got a bit of a hollow in the center, and I like it to have nice peaks up the side. Okay, just got clean hands, of course. Now this is the most delicious stuff if you wanted to eat it off the spoon. Recommend to do that at home, but not at school. Okay, delicious. Okay, this is our meringue. We're going to pop it into the oven. I have set the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. The pavlova is ready to go in. But as soon as we put it in, we reduce the temperature to 150. Now this is so it starts off hot and it sets the outside, but then allows you to get a marshmallowy center, okay? So we pop it in, middle tray, and then adjust. Now that pavlova goes into the oven for 1 hour and a quarter. We leave it in the oven once that hour and quarter is finished, and we just turn the oven off and let it cool completely in the oven. Now if you take it out or open the door whilst it's cooking, you will get a crack. You'll get lots of cracks in your pavlova. So it's really good to have a consistent, even heat when you make pavlova. So it goes in for 1 hour and a quarter, and then you turn the oven off and let it cool completely. Hi Year 10s. I've after 1 hour and 15 minutes, I turned the oven off and let the pavlova cool down in the oven. So we have our pavlova here. There's a few cracks in this because I actually left it for a bit long. So now what we're going to do now is prepare the fruit and the cream. We're going to make a chantilly cream, which is just thickened cream, like that. I like the Buller one because there's no other additives in it. Vanilla bean paste, which I love, or extract, or you can use essence, that's okay, and a couple of tablespoons of caster sugar. Okay, back at the mixer now. I'm going to put about 400 mils of the cream in. So you want to make sure that you've got enough cream. I always just estimate that, doesn't matter. We're going to put 2 tablespoons full of sugar, caster sugar. Now really you don't need to put the sugar in because the pavlova is just pretty much egg white and sugar. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon of the vanilla paste. And we are going to whisk this up until it's nice and thick. Now, don't go too far. And there you go, year 10s. There's my classic Aussie recipe, mixed berry pavlova.